Hello everyone and welcome back to our first playthrough of GreedFall. We are going to start this part with upgrading. So we have leveled up to level 2, so let's go ahead and take a look at the skills and attributes and talents. Well, I guess we don't really have these yet, but we do have a skill point that we can assign. So, I'm trying to think of... Oh yeah, okay, so you're not really locked into a character or class, and I believe that I was going with like a warrior build, or I chose warrior in the beginning. So I'm gonna keep going in that direction because I feel like once we get Constantin, I believe that's his name. I'm sorry, I haven't played in like a week. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and assume that he's a rogue. So I'm gonna continue speccing our character as a warrior. I'm gonna go ahead and put the point into sharp steel. So our damage is plus 10%. Attacking with one-handed blades deals more damage. So sharp steel it is. Let's leave this area. We're gonna go find Constantin because I just need to see if he is a rogue, and have to get him anyway before we leave. And the last couple episodes we didn't really do much just because it was a lot of exploration and first time, you know, play through, I guess. So we're gonna go ahead and try and find Constantin, and I believe that he's in a thieves' den, which is just great. Where is he? Here. Displaying the journal. No, we're just gonna mark it. And oh, it was a villain's den. That's where we need to find him.
If you had any idea who I am, open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
That vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantin's voice. It's coming from the floor above. It sounds as if he's locked up. And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Okay, so maybe we can sneak around them. It's worth a shot. What is that? Well, that's not something we want to do. Free Constantin. It must just be the... He's up there on the second floor. Well, if there is a possibility that I am able to sneak around, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Or find a disguise of some sort. So let me wander around and figure out how I'm gonna do this. Oh, enemy detection. When the player is in stealth mode near enemies, a detection indicator will appear above their heads. If your presence is detected, the indicator will fill up until you are perceived as dangerous, which will trigger combat. The indicator has two states, suspicious in yellow and detected in red. Oh. You can adopt a stealthy stance to be more discreet. That's what I'm going to try. I will try this first. If it does not succeed, then we will just have to try another way. And as I'm going into this blind and not really having the skill of stealth, then this is going to be interesting. So there's guys down there. There's guys right here. This could turn out really bad. At least they don't see Kurt. I also have no idea if they just saw that. And I'm going to assume that there's someone right around this corner. I've had someone pop out on me before. Without even realizing that anyone was there. Can I... Oh, that's nothing. Okay. There's a couple chests, a couple looted, or looting objects, I guess. Hello, is there anyone in here? Use the key. You do not have a key. I was gonna say, there's no key that I remember picking up. There's definitely something up there to loot. Alright, Constantin. Where are you at, bro? They said he's upstairs, but I'm also a bit curious as to what's downstairs. I'm not even gonna go down there. That might be an option to leave. Hello? Hello? This is really odd that no one's in here. Key to Constantin's cell. This has to be a trap. I feel like as soon as I release him, there's gonna be a whole bunch of action. Hello? Honestly, I really would like to just blow right through these quests that we still have in Serene. And then get on to the new world, because I feel like that's where the game is really going to start. Berries were picked from a nightshade bush. Ingredients used mainly in science to create poisonous alchemical preparations. Yeah, this is a little too quiet in here. Old embroidered doublet. Well, I'm just gonna continue taking everything. Excuse me, Kurt. My thighs are sore from crouching and walking around this entire building.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress.
Constantin, it's me!
My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fight.
Well, I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
Companion equipment. Select Constantin from the inventory screen with left or right and equip him with his old outfit, an old embroidered doublet. Oh, isn't that what we just picked up? Okay, left and right.
If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly
Look at him
alongside the brave
talking
Kurt,
smack over
let's give
here.
them their money's
Alright,
worth.
can we give him
Spotted us.
anything
We can sneak out
cool?
of here silently. We have a ship to board.
You've always been.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I can change their stats. I am quite interested to see how this is going to work through the entire game. I'm going to give him something else. I'm going to give him this. It's going to give him better balance. And it's going to lower my weight right now. It should. And it also has better armor. Alright, Constantin. We're gonna go downstairs and we're gonna get ambushed. Just wait for this. Sneak again. Let's just focus on getting out of here. Ooh. Maybe, also, having a rogue in my party isn't gonna have any... You know, like, not gonna make any difference between me being able to lockpick. I assume that I actually have to get the lockpicking ability. Was there something in here? No, there wasn't. That's what I'm going to assume for now. Okay. My goal is to exit this villain's lair through the basement. I think it's a little too tricky to try and go out the front door again. If I can exit this way, I believe I can. There's like no one just hiding here, is there? I'll also take... Ooh. Serene Criminal's key. I wonder what that is. Ah, so this was an exit all along. I just wouldn't have been able to get out because it had that block on it. Oh, hell yeah. I'm digging this. Okay. That was cool. I actually did something stealthily and didn't fail miserably at it. Cool beans. Where is Kurt? I feel like I just summoned him. I want to see if I can speak with Constantin. It doesn't look like I can. I can talk to Kurt. I don't want to talk to you, Kurt. We are going to do this real quick. Also, where is that key? I just picked up something. This key opens a chest in the criminal's warehouse. They must hide their loot there. Well, I can't figure it out. For now, I'm just going to cross my fingers and hope that I find wherever this criminal's warehouse is. So we're going to go to find the missing novice. I'm just gonna go down here. This is the first time we've been down here. I could be attacked because it looks almost like an arena. I was going too far down. Where the ships are. Whoa! I thought he looked like a skeleton there for a second. I'm gonna speak to you in just a moment. That was a nice coat. Maybe we'll put it on after. I like the chance of looting with this coat. Maybe I don't really need it right now. Maybe it would be better. To get this, ooh, magical resistance. I'm gonna go ahead and just wear this. Don't mind if I do.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
Let's learn about Captain Vasco first.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart, and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
I really think he's in that prison.
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
Well, she didn't really give us anything.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Okay, well, let's see if we can find the other friend that was out with him. Loro? Maybe he will have more information. There he is, just sitting lonely on a box. I'm gonna have to sell stuff too because I'm going to be over encumbered soon. Oh, the step bested me. Alright, Lauro, have some questions for you.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
What is your opinion on the captain?
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just man who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for laughs now and again. Always seems unhappy, our captain.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left, you get me?
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers the other day in the tavern, and then when we well, those brutes.
Why didn't you intervene? Did you report?
Unfortunately not. And the captain.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Okay, so now we have to find other people.
Thank you, Lara. I need to be
Especially
going.
the guy outside.
Strange story this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Alright, so what did Jonas see? Find and interrogate the witnesses. Look at this posse. I think that I'm gonna have to really pay attention to try to figure out who is going to be right. I feel like this is an LA Noire type of interrogation coming up. And sometimes I wasn't so good at those. You know, truth, lie, and doubt. I was better at looking at the murder than I was at the interrogations, so hopefully I've gotten better since my LA Noire days. Jeffrey. That guy looks like a scarecrow. Okay, whoa. I'm gonna have to ask everyone in here. Although that guy did say someone who just kind of hangs around in here is always here.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
I would love something, but a cabin boy has gone missing.
I'm looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping. In my establishment. You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Ooh, I didn't mean to upset you.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Well, that's who I was going to assume, but I also don't see him sitting at a chair. So let's ask you. What's up, bro? You want to tell me where Jonas is?
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him if that's what he was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Did he just steal this kid to use him as some type of slave?
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Theleme embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Going to find out. Poor Jonas. Whoa. That glitch, though. I just hope that he's not being used as some type of sex slave. Honestly. Alright, fingers crossed, Jonas. I hope you are okay and someone just brought you in to, like, give you a good meal or something.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Oh, we get to explore the house. Look at the detail. It's so amazing. This is a really gorgeous game for having been out for almost 2 years now.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
I still have a bad feeling about this. I don't think this is their kid.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact? It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Now, let me know in the comments below what you believe. Do you really believe that she's telling the truth? I don't. Also, this is a super tiny house. If it's just her room and the downstairs. I don't know. I think that they found somebody, and I mean, even if it is the son, I think that they might be holding him hostage.
Might I help you, sir?
I need to be going. Farewell.
I'm a bit disappointed that I can't ask her if they have a son. You know, just to verify if she's ever seen him here before. But I guess we'll find out from the knots. Oh my gosh, that was very, dizzying. I'm sorry. The lattice. I'm guessing that if that was the truth, that huge area down there is going to be an arena to fight people, but also the knots are our way to get to the new world, so I'm a little confused. I still feel like that woman was lying.
Sir? Constantin d'Orsay, future governor of Tir Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage. Are you ready to leave?
Well, not quite. I still have a few errands to run for my uncle. What about you?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nauts, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Naut. Our ships are his home. And we are his only family.
Yeah, we have to find him. Okay.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naut?
Oh, how I would like my father to be implicated in this sordid business. Our old teacher must surely know what's going on here. Let's go talk to him.
Your old teacher? Oh, this guy right up here. Our babysitter. The man who's coming to the new world with us.
Your Highness, I'm happy to see you. Your absence this morning worried both your father and me.
Come now, Sir de Corsilion. My father may have been angry, outraged, or disappointed, but he's never worried about me. I am sad to have caused you any worry, though. Would you believe that I was rotting away in a sinister jail, guarded by thugs ready to kill me? Though still seeing double from last night's drink, I was preparing an ingenious escape plan when... ta-da! My dear cousin jumped up out of nowhere and saved me. I'm quite the fairy tale damsel in distress.
You might have refrained from the company of bandits the night before such an important departure.
Take away the risk and halve the pleasure, de Corsillon. It is the salt of life.
I fear that some of my teachings have been misunderstood. But you wanted to ask me something, de Sade?
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Alright, well, let's get this kid back, because I totally agree with them that he should remain with the Knots because his father traded him for wealth. And the kid obviously doesn't know his parents because he was taken at such a young age. That is a very random place to have an apple. Just very random. Alright, Jonas, I'm here to rescue you. Let's go. I'm guessing that's gonna be a key because he's locked in an armoire. That's what I'm gonna assume. Oh, never mind. It's not a key. Oh, that's a little disappointing. Note to the attention of the servant. Alice, I would like you to prepare several meals and bring them to the warehouses we own on the canal. My husband will have to work there with his clerk and his men for a few days, so make sure there is enough food for everyone. And be discreet. We do not want other families to know about what's happening. That's bullshit.
This document mentions another property. A warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
Yeah, we should. We're not even gonna go upstairs. We're just gonna come in, read your notes, and go re-abduct Jonah. I'm guessing there is over here. Oh, right here. So we can enter right in the front door, or I want to see if there's another way in through the back. Because if there is, yeah, I'm guessing it's that right there. Wow, okay. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump the wall and hope that we don't get spotted trying to jump over and abduct Jonas.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
A handful of underlings don't scare us away. Right, cousin?
Well, first of all, Constantin, you need to just chill out, sir. Let's see here. To my health and the death of others. Good job, Kurt. Let me see. Quick attack, kick, furious attack, and parry. And then left shift is dodge. Lock on. Kurt and Constantin are just gonna take all of the kills. Good job, guys. I'm so proud of you. Literally do not even have to do anything. Gloves. How did my carrying weight go down again? Did you notice that? What happened to all of the stuff that I was holding? I'm a little confused. Oh. Well, I was going to try and be a little bit stealthy. Hello? Is anybody there? A door. Okay. I love how it's not even just let's go ahead and sneak in. It's we're gonna go ahead and just open the door and walk through without even looking.
So it's here that our man keeps his son. Abusive fathers.
It can't be this easy. There's no way. I still don't have any lockpick either. I'm really close to leveling up though.
I don't have the key.
Oh. Well, what? Oh, I didn't pick up a key. I was hoping I had a key. I was gonna say, how do you mean I don't have the key? Hello? This is a fight waiting to happen. This entire room. Oh, look. I don't think I was supposed to come this way. They were gonna confront me. Well, guess what? Bitches.
To me, gods! Take no prisoner! To my help! Death to the others! Things are about to get dicey!
Oh. Oh, I leveled up. Okay, I was gonna say, who just healed me? Hello? Oh, they're not even, they're all aggroed on Kurt. So I must have missed a dialogue option here, but we're just gonna go with it. Also, we're just gonna go with, losing whatever I must have dropped stuff somewhere. Unless it took a while to, like, disperse the load between the three of, you know, like the other two companions that I have. Ooh, what is this? Take it all. We leveled up. Let's, Congregation of Merchant. Everyone thinks I'm suspicious. Alright, Jonas. We're here. We're gonna rescue you. And my health.
Locked.
Who are you?
My name is de Sardet. I am legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
I'm extremely sorry to have to tell you this, Jonas. He preferred to fight to the death rather than allow you to leave. He left me no choice.
How tragic. The poor man. What madness overcame him? And the woman, my mother. She'll be all alone now.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
There we go. Got him back. Oh my gosh, that's what he was sleeping on. It had to have been. Let's go ahead and turn this quest in. I thought I'd be able to find something, but it looks like it's just a whole bunch of crap in here. Very well. Let's go back to... what's his face? Captain Vasco. And let him know that Jonas is going to rejoin him on the ship. And then at the beginning of next episode, we'll go ahead and allocate our point to something in the skill tree. And I'll probably get rid of some of the crap in my inventory.
Sir, are you ready to leave?
Well, not quite. I still have a few errands to run for my uncle. What about you?
My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
Thank you, Captain Vasco. I appreciate that. +3 reputation.
Be back soon, Captain.
So where does that leave us now? Oh, it's nice. Why are these guys suspicious? It's so weird. Anywho, we're gonna end this episode here. I'll see you guys in the next one.